Hello everyone, and welcome on back to Vampyr.
Is it spamming it? Come here, mister. How did that not target you? There we go. What about the other guy though? Did he just decide to give up? I'll gladly accept that because it was rather annoying trying to fight everyone. Oh, there we go, he decided to go all the way over here. Ooh. There's an extra person that might need to be careful. Where is it? But I do need to go there, true. That guy probably, if I had to guess. There we go. Yeah, I think this isn't going that well for them, to be honest. Yeah, it isn't. There we go. But they're definitely protecting the streets better than what they were in the beginning of the game. So you ought to navigate in a very cautious manner. But here we are at the Benbrook Hospital. Hello, Mr. Cox. Have anything good to trade, hey?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I suppose so. Don't have anything, do I?
Why do you have such
I
a
do.
mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was
What?
sick long before
Oh,
the
the
epidemic,
horrors, I
Dr.
see.
Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed.
Oh.
Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Alright, I see.
I'd like
Do you have
to-
anything good
Wise
for trade? Bigger part. I need good handle parts, not that. So thank you, nonetheless. Alright, so there is a new dialogue on Wade Ashbury, not just one say. Wade Ashbury should still say outside.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that.
And she did.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might
Yeah,
expect,
yeah.
Lady Ashbury.
Exactly.
Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
That's what it will be.
Really? What do you mean?
I met the most
I
intriguing
discovered the
skull,
most
yeah.
intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget. Peculiar name. I've never
Never heard of
that.
it. That's impressive, perhaps. Oh, skulls can be
According
peaceful.
to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
Yeah, seems
How
about right.
vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Sure, if you want to.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls
Ah,
are
the
the
orphans,
orphans
I
of the
see.
Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Disgrace, but they still believe, you know, like they just, I don't know.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something
Yeah.
cruel and wicked.
Not too sure what
Whatever
it
do
is
you
though.
mean, Jonathan?
How do I know?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth
True, not
has
too
not
sure.
gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans,
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics.
Oh, politics,
especially
obviously.
whilst
Okay.
hunters roam the city's streets.
Alright. Thank you.
Goodbye.
That's the new lines. Now there's Swansea as well. Yeah. Let's go talk to him. Then we can do perhaps the Cult Oculus and then perhaps the Red Rivers. Hello, Mr. Swansea. We gotta talk. Where are you going? There we go.
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news. Good news indeed.
Yeah. Found
I
Harriet
found
Jones as
Harriet
well.
Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Well, why not bring her here? We could learn
doesn't
so
want
much
to.
by studying her condition. It would be fascinating.
She can barely move,
I
so
doubt
true.
that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skulls.
Ooh, that's
Perhaps.
interesting.
But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
I see.
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
So what's
What do you know
Ascalon
of
Club
the
as well?
Ascalon Club?
You know anything about it?
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of
Secret
vampires
Society.
operating in the interests of the British Empire. Though
Peculiar.
I've never met a member.
No, then wait, Ashbury.
I crossed paths
I think
with
so,
one.
yeah.
A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the Skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us.
Yeah,
Darker
probably.
than I've ever witnessed.
You gotta be very cautious, as I said.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know of them?
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark
It
orders.
just stays
She's a
around
woman
here,
of
I suppose.
superior taste
Yeah,
and selective acquaintance.
got it. Brand string.
Does the name
What about
Old
Todd
Bridget
Bridget?
ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met.
Alright.
A fascinating woman.
Yeah, I guess you
thought
can say
that
so.
Perhaps.
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
Yeah, I
A
don't
pleasure
know
as always, Edgar.
if that's gonna be possible, to be honest. Right, there's the bro. Could try to do the bro real quick. Bro's over there somewhere, so. Content read, eh? Just make sure exactly that I need that to upload up. Like, I'm using the Liquid Power. Yeah, I do need 3 good handlebars. I still haven't figured out who's gonna be able to sell it. I don't see no one yet. Which way would be the fastest to get to the graveyard, eh? So I'm gonna try to go through Whitechapel and see if that's better. Can't be sure though. Oh yeah. I have to encounter them. Alright, good, just run around. Don't mind me just passing by, eh? I told you that I was just passing by. Interesting to me, eh? Oh, you as well. You have to do with me. I don't think you have anything to do with me, eh? You. Interesting, eh? It's my enemy either, alright?
Christ, he's dead!
There we go. It's actually easier than what I thought it was going to be, so. There's a few skulls here again. Like usual. I'm gonna use on this one because he can't teleport after all. Oh, he did a counter on it. That's interesting. I was expecting a counter out of him. There we go. Oh, alright. Impressive. Come on. Yeah. Just sign up. There we go. See? You can all just go on together, right? Yeah, we can. Let's grab it. Right, so I need to go up there. Is the bro guy over here? That guy got dragged out. Is it over there? Okay, it's on the opposite end. Over here, I see. Or do I actually need Mesmerize Soul for? I don't remember. Really.
It's me again. Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
Oh yeah, I
It
can.
cannot be
This
safe
was level
for
3.
a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in.
Alright, there we go. Finally convinced
This
him.
part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
We'll see. Do you know how
So
to
what
read,
is
bro?
the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed, the eminent surgeon. My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
I
No,
see.
sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight.
Oh, so he was the site afterwards. I got it.
I'm
I understand
Mason
it now.
Swanborough, by the way.
Alright.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her
Just sort out a
dispensary?
bit of
I think
everything.
I've heard my sister talk about her. I wasn't paying much attention, though.
Neurology. I don't have anything to cure neurology, to be honest. So.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes,
I see.
those were frustrating but exciting days.
So he does
I loved
know
it.
what about
Yes, the
me.
thrill of research and
But
discovery.
Jonathan, I mean.
This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
That's it.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me, and I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Interesting.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Oh no. Sandburg. Gone, I see. Alright. This guy, Serb America. There is a fraud, alright, so they have a connection, I see. So you're off in London, I have asked everything about that personal questions, I've asked everything. Do you know
Do
Braille?
you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange
Yeah.
document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Alright, got it. I'll try to find it then.
Goodbye,
That's gonna be it then, right?
What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this late hour?
Bring back to Bronards to Mason. That's sucked up. Where's the door then? It's a pretty big place you got here, to be honest. Impressive. Bring back to Bronards to Mason. Where am I supposed to find the other notes, to be honest? Like, I have no clue. I read that. But there's supposedly a hideout? Where? Oh, there's a hideout over there? Interesting. I guess I might as well just go into the Red Rivers on those. Then we'll deal with finding the other pages for Braille's. I tried to find it, I didn't really understand.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
I didn't follow
There's
it,
been
but I
a
wasn't
fight.
following the right way. I see. Now I understand it.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Yeah, who knows, right? Who knows? And it's just empty. Huh. How peculiar, right? Wait, where is that? There we go. Sometimes it's hard to figure the way out of the house when you're in the vampire senses and whatnot. I need to follow it all the way over there. That sucked out, true.
Oi! You
Hello.
listening? Over there!
Oh, 20, eh? Maybe much for me. I'm burning because of this. Okay. There we go. Still alive. They're expiring. Oh.
Occasionally, you make a good point. We're being misled. Or worse, we're being baited by leeches playing a nasty game.
Ah, so it is. Oh, that's good. I'm burning. Oh no. Oh, I'm definitely burning.
We cannot be defeated.
Not too sure about that, but you're definitely taking quite some damage, eh? Wait, I can go across? That's interesting. There's something blocking it. Somehow.
We have to stop it. Bloody lynch.
Okay, now that we went across, you should be able to, you know, stay here, I suppose. Let's say. There we go, right? Seems to have worked out somewhat. But let's go over there, I think. Actual vampire corporate. Didn't I just track it down? Oh, is it over there? Oh, there's a rat. Excuse me, mister.
Is despicable. I cannot enter.
But it's locked up. What? What? Wait. Okay, I am in fact somewhat confused right now, alright? Oh, wait, there's something over here that I didn't notice somehow?
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Oh. Oh my. So far, probably the one to join an Mary's coffin and bury it.
Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out.
Huh.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire.
So it wasn't a vampire we got attacked. And she might have, it might lead us to something.
Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Leave the watch, no. We don't do that.
I see you.
Oh? What?
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Alright. Wait, this wasn't open, was it? Yeah, this was closed off. So creepy. It is rather empty. Yeah, I'm still following it somewhat, yeah. Wonder where this is gonna lead me to. Already encountered quite a lot of weird stuff today. Let's see that.
Jonathan.
What was that?
I hear you as well.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you.
Hear about that?
They've all been butchered.
Oh, so I probably should have only been here right now, not before, because I have actually explored this area.
I can still sense a presence.
Yeah. Better be careful with it then. Better be careful. Do I need to go around to get up there? Yusuf Arabi? Who?
Come to me.
I'm going. Not sure. It is vampire.
You!
No.
What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell Scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just
What
a
happened?
soul.
Wait. Mary?
Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
What?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny.
Hole
It
in
needs
your
to
chest?
breathe.
What?
Of course. You can speak.
Okay, this was unexpected. I thought Mary was actually
My
just
prayers
straight
went
up dead.
so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children.
Oh, I see. Does she have anger now?
Filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Okay.
Mary, I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches.
All
we kiss.
I
And
differ.
all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I haven't
I'm so
really
sorry.
killed any innocent people. I
Apologies
suppose.
will not suffice.
Okay.
I demand reparation. I want a miracle.
What do you mean?
Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed?
I don't know, perhaps.
No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete.
No,
Living
don't do that to
forever
Mother.
In a red sea
Don't do
of
that.
eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for
Mary,
me.
wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's
So I'm
what
gonna
I
have to
am,
kill Mary,
Doctor.
I
Mad.
guess.
I was beginning to wonder.
That's what I'm
I've
guessing,
been
I'm
hearing these
wondering.
voices in my head. One in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself.
So it is a fight
No.
that I'm gonna have to do
So
it.
that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary.
Did you really just do that?
No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Okay, so it is indeed true that I'm gonna have to do this. Oh no. He's definitely angry about this. Alright.
Rest in
Coughing at
peace,
what?
monster.
She resists that as well. She didn't resist that that much. Oh, so she uses that to use an area of effect. Ooh, that's gonna be harsh for me. Gonna be quite harsh indeed.
You left me.
Oh, I left you now. Well, doing it too, ain't I? There we go. So unsteady wins the race. This is definitely gonna be trouble. Ooh, that's gonna be so much trouble for me. Oh no.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting a fight, so this is actually pretty impressive, eh? So, this is rather interesting, I have to say. Oh, alright, alright. There we go.
Abomination.
Yeah, about
Come
that.
to me, Jonathan.
I might. Okay. Ooh, that was a heavy one. Oh, there we go. Okay, she ain't going around. She's really filled with anger, eh?
Kiss me again, sweet.
Oh no.
You've spared the precious nurse Crane, but not your own Mary.
Oh, the anger didn't help, eh?
Give me your blood, priest.
No, no, no. Really?
Final thoughts are just to die for. What have you done?
Oh no. I spare him to see if I could. She decided to do that instead, I see. There we go. Oh no. This is all the way back to max HP again. So. Oh, this is gonna be such a savage. There we go. So we're getting her again. That missed.
Rest in peace.
There we go. It's gonna take a little while. Definitely gonna be an interesting boss fight. Ooh. That did miss.
What have you done?
Oh no. Ooh. Oh, she bonked on the back of my head. Oh no.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Ooh, okay. Actually, finally got me. But we're getting into dangerous territory now. Gotta be severely cautious about it.
What have you done?
What have I done? What do you mean? Didn't do anything, did I? Oh no. I don't know if I like this. There we go. Managed to survive for too long, right?
Rest in peace, monster.
Ooh. So unsteady, alright? So unsteady. Okay, I could have perhaps dodged that.
Kiss me again,
Ay, ay, ay. I resisted again. Alright, alright.
Rest in peace, monster.
Go. Definitely having some troubles, eh? She's angered as well.
Kneel like a dog, just as you did to Sean Hampton. What have you done?
Have I done? What do you mean? You're the one that's being crazy, no? Yeah. Like she's acting up crazy and then I'm the one that caused trouble. Yeah. The music though. This fits this in a weird way, you know. Like it's getting tense.
Jonathan.
No. see. Interesting way of fighting it. There we go. As I said, it's nice and slow. Okay, she's resistant, so it's fine. There we go. Ooh. Okay, she's definitely angry now. Didn't stop me. Didn't stop me. There we go. We got it.
Rest in peace, monster.
There we go. Don't crash. Okay, there we go.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary.
They had to, yeah.
I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Oh? Think she's finally dead? So, you gonna try to bury her again? No way of speaking, you know? It seems like that's the answer. But... oh, so you might be able to see your mother because she has already seen you, you know? Few nights later, alright. So that should be that weight. Yeah, now you probably need to find a cure or something, I don't know. Seems to be the most noble reason at the moment. And it's seems about right.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word.
Cure, perhaps?
The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr.
I
Jonathan
see.
Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
That's what he's trying to figure out, right? And the region of epidemic in the West End. No. I suppose a better mental system Mary for good. Some questions are still tormenting me. As this or no end, am I getting used to it? Since Mary was a vampire following or preceding me since I had made her immortal. Who made me and why? Underneath the core of uncanny forces that are so intriguing in the shadows. My allies are but a few. Edgar Swansea is still administrating the Pembroke Hospital despite increasing sanitary crisis. Lady Ashbury is still supporting us by financing the facility. Both have left me alone for the last night since I needed time to focus on the situation. Danger is still here. I can almost feel it. Tonight to receive the letter from the lady, inviting me to meet at her house as soon as possible. Maybe it is time for me to move again and go find all the answers to my many questions. That chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, and chapter 4. Oh, interesting then. Gonna do that. There's an invitation. Yeah, alright.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Yes,
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Dario. I want you to bring the medication to Dario. It's a placebo effect, I suppose, you know. Where's Dr. Torio die? I'm a high craft, I'm a Selwood. Hawkins.
Good evening,
Good evening, Doctor.
Can I give you some medicine?
Do you need...
I'm afraid I...
Not...
There we go.
Goodbye.
Have
Good
some
evening.
medication for you. Hope so.
Do you require my...
My condition.
I don't have treatment for migraines, I see.
I'll leave you. Good evening, Mr. Evening.
I do have treatment for sepsis though.
As long... Goodbye.
Right, so where is Dr. Torio on this? Blackroyd, Dr. Rakish. Torio Strickland. Got something for you.
Good evening.
With your
I
mixture,
have
yeah.
managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive
Indeed.
physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed.
There
Please
we
take
go.
the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
There we go. Don't have treatment for headaches though. Anemia. I might have a treatment for anemia, I think.
I'm quite busy right now, Doc.
Quite busy, don't you want
You
me
need my-
to
Don't be
treat you, you know? Got medicine for you, there we go. I can XP with that, interesting. Headache, I might have stuff for that. Oh, well, never mind, I don't. What about you, mister? Sepsis, let's see. I have treatment for you. I do.
Is there any...
Really?
Good.
That's 100. Oh, so as the highest, you know, Highest cost of making medicine, the more XP I gain. Interesting. And I need to put the medication into the doctor's office. Is it over here? Should be. Yeah, okay, it is over here.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Yeah, should be fine now, right? We're probably gonna try to do this mission, then we're gonna try to upgrade the weapon of choice that we are currently using. Hopefully that would help us reach some new heights, you know? Not. I do go out well then.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
True.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me
You didn't
tonight.
invite me. You
How
didn't say today,
strange
so.
this painting. Beautiful,
have
melancholic, yet
painting from
with a
somewhere, I
haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
Oh.
I did not know you were a
Understand.
painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Why do you continue to mock me?
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What
Well,
is
why are
bothering
you
you,
uneasy
my
then?
lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself.
Why?
How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire
So
in the same way I
suspicious.
was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
No, in the end I
In
have
the
to kill
end,
Mary
she
twice through.
implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only
Nice,
we
she's
could
just
have
saying,
guided
my
your
friend.
poor sister through her
Really
terrible nightmare.
making me not trust her as much.
I swear I did not.
That is the scientist speaking.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Oh, so that's why they usually get all
I
dried
came
up
to the
and
conclusion
whatnot.
that
I
my
see.
maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How
You
have
say
reached
so?
this conclusion?
Oh.
He is the only immortal I've seen appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
Interesting.
I felt this power radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in
That
hiding.
could explain it.
All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game of chess.
Alright then.
I
Well,
think
my time to
I
ask the
should
questions,
ask the
then.
questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come,
What
we shall
dark
have all
nights
the
though?
time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
I must
So
say,
suspicious.
your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings.
Yeah.
I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please.
Oh, because it's
call me
water.
So, my lady.
It's okay.
Why, truly, did you invite me?
I did
I've
not
been
know
asked
about
to
that.
deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Alright, should I trust them?
Should I trust them?
I don't
Of
know.
course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Makes sense then.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
Alright.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material.
True.
They must have found
Might be
out
that.
what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
True.
I'm not sure
that
I
would
can
explain
accept
it.
their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we
I
have
know
no
it,
choice.
eh? I wonder if there's
Is the
gonna be a vampire
situation
suit.
that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind.
Oh no.
And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
You should
Good for you
flee
then.
then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor.
Secret
I could hide
Scottish
you in my
man.
luggage, if
Oh,
you
what?
wish.
That's
Thank
fine.
you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question
Alright.
I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength
True.
of your lineage.
That explains it.
One day
Understand the
soon,
answers on that.
I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to
Okay.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be
Elizabeth.
honored, my lady.
Then it is
Sure.
settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh. So to
Oh,
speak.
Bristol, I see.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things.
Oh,
Jonathan.
I see that.
Promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon.
Is she dying? That's it.
We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
What?
Go, my friend.
I'm not too sure what's going on here, to be honest. Is there something else that I'm missing? She actually starting to be in awe or something? Could be, I don't know. Oh well. Oh well, so let's go back to Pembroke Hospital. Let's talk with Swansea, see if he has anything good to tell me or something else, you know, and perhaps upgrade our weapon. Hopefully. But you don't know. We'll see. Gonna be able to upgrade it or not. We will see. New dialogues available. Why did you kick me out then if I had new dialogues available? Oh, so the Ascalon Club's in the West End. Oh, that would explain it why I haven't gone there yet, perhaps.
So,
let's try to go back.
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Perhaps should be cautious with that because that is level 23, you know. Just wait for him to, you know, some HP. There we go. There you go, thank you, but then you're probably gonna try to kill me, so you're gonna have to do it, sure. Thank you. You're in the streets, I guess you can see that. There we go. Clearing it away. Why is there a car here? Wait, is that a car? Motorhead Merchant Services. It is a car. Alright. Just need to keep going. It's fine. It's fine, really. It's all fine. There we go. Just wondering, because this seems like... Oh, press the wrong button. Seems like a spot I would be able to teleport to... Nope, never mind. Wait, oh yeah, this was where I figured out that Mary could be the cure because of the rose and whatnot, so yeah. Just go and head back. Why am I still with weapon equipped? Oh, there we go. I was wondering if there was... Oh, no. He's dead. Wrong guy. You just fight the ones that don't fight that are fighting me, you know. We fight, sure. Still burning somehow. not good. So. Yeah, level 23, that will explain it, right? Why is there so many of them still? Doesn't really explain why there's so many. Yeah. I'm not too bad. Is he gonna stay there? Eh? There we go. There we go. Okay, that one's done. There's a few more over here. Okay. Oh no. This is fine, I'm alive. This is fine. Oh. This is the hideout. Reed's mansion. Oh, this is gonna be my mansion now? Wait, was this actually his home? I wonder. It is! There's the mother! Hi, mother! You didn't even allow me to speak to her. You got an impressive mansion, actually.
It's locked.
See, this is pretty lovely. It's pretty lovely as well. I like this. There's lots of places that you can enter with. You can enter through as well. So, such a good mansion. An old letter. Reed Mansion, 8th of March, 1908. My dear Avery, as I already told you several days ago, I may be forced to leave England. Only for a few months. While I'm away, and until my son comes back to London. I want you to take the best care of our house. Already made entire necessary arrangements to have your wages increased and paid as long as you work. Promised me you'd protect my dear wife and serve her to the best of your ability. For that, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm never to return. You're the only man I fully trust. Believe me, your most affectionate friend, Aubrey Reed. Cork. His last breath. Ah. So we're figuring out more stuff about it. This is so interesting, actually. I'm enjoying myself with this. But there's Avery. Oh, you have been paid all the way to take care of the mother.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
Ask some stuff.
Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. and I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I lived.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse on this family. You really should consider leaving.
If only you could have been here sooner or more often. Maybe this house would not be that empty.
True.
But you're here now, sir, so my task is not over.
Wishes young Jonathan Reed to take more care of his mother. So unfortunate. So this
You have served this
family
family
excellent.
extremely well, Avery. Your support during these terrible times is much appreciated.
Then I will stay. All I ask is that you take care of my own funeral if I die before the end of the epidemic.
Okay.
No mass grave, please, sir.
Got it.
You really think I don't take enough care of my mother, Avery?
Yes, I do, Mr. Jonathan.
You clearly have something more to say. Speak your mind, Avery.
I know you work hard to help the sick, but what will you do once the epidemic is over?
Oh, my home is here.
My home is here, and I have nowhere else to go. But this house will need some improvements if I move here. Some radical changes.
That's good news. Whatever changes you have in mind, I'm sure we will find an arrangement that suits your mother also.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the situation in this part of town?
For a time, the West End seemed spared by the epidemic. But the situation is getting much worse.
Have you no relatives anywhere? I'll understand if you want to take a few days to see family.
Your father managed to guarantee my earnings as long as I take care of this house, sir. My sisters are dead, and I've never met my nephew.
Oh, you're rich without them. Like, you don't have anyone else then.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reed is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police?
Police?
What happened?
Miss Reed was found walking in the streets. She kept saying she had spoken with her son and daughter. She's resting now.
Oh. She received medical care, by the way?
Medical care?
I'm taking care of Miss Reed myself. Hospitals
True.
are so overwhelmed by
They are
the
overwhelmed.
epidemic that they can only accept patients infected by influenza.
He's the only one who's looking after Emma and Reed now. It's fine. Is she
Perhaps we could
London, by
arrange
the
a
way?
short trip. Somewhere sunny, like France. She has always been very fond of France. I think leaving London could do her good.
I'm afraid Miss Reed is too frail for the moment. Recently, she started going out at night without remembering it. I have to watch her carefully.
Oh, so sister, or in this case her daughter, is actually controlling
I'm
her
sorry
fully.
I could not be here for Mary's funeral.
Your
Well,
mother
that
was
expects
strong,
that.
sir,
So,
but your
yeah.
support would have been appreciated. Apart from the priest and I, no one else attended your sister's funeral.
To be present at the funeral with you both was my dearest wish, Avery.
True.
But I'm
Okay,
sorry,
I guess so, yeah.
I simply could not attend.
I would not dare to question your absence, Mr. Jonathan. All I can say is that we missed you a great deal during these difficult days.
I understand that. True is understandable. Let's see, do you need any... Okay, you don't need any...
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Yeah. There's the piano! I'd like to play the piano, that would be so nice. Oh, okay, I thought he was about to just sit on the ground, like there's plenty of spaces for him to sit. Just going the floor. It's alright. Alright. This is played well, so you can pretty much survive anything, I believe. What about tomorrow though? Is Jonathan Reed going to be able to speak with her? Hello?
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to do that.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now?
True, I guess,
Why should it be any different with your sister?
She knows Mary is dead.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
Okay. Actually, somewhat sad though.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean you get lost? I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Okay.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I lost my way. Somewhere between the boat and the house, my life changed completely.
You should have told me, Johnny. I would have understood. You always were a secretive little boy.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you. But you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
I'll protect you.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Sadness.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject, and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous?
She dead too,
Is she dead
technically
too?
so.
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that.
What?
As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty, dead eyes.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
I will do my best. This is gonna be my room. That it? Yeah. But yeah, that's not Max can't upgrade me. Wait, actually I can. But turns out I need the aluminium parts for it. Increases stamina consumption. That's done. Stamina consumption would probably be better overall. It's like all this. Oh, actually, just recycled pork. Now we're actually gonna be able to improve it. Stamina, that's resistance points. Yeah, let's decrease stamina. If I can attack more, it should be better, right? Just makes sense to me at least. Stun points, damaged out. Stamina consumption. %. 27, 24. Wouldn't be the worst, you know. Sun will decrease. Yeah, that will stay like that for now. There's also places I can stash. And I don't think I need anything. Yeah. Guess I'm just glad to know that there's places I can somewhat call home. Let's see again. That there's some room. Good Mary, oh. Unknown? There's an unknown guy outside. I forgot how to go down. Oh, there we go. How did I forget about that? Alright, so there's an unknown guy. I'm curious, who is he? Who are you?
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
True.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
It's a shop, I see.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about
suppose.
the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
Captain does not consider seriousness and dangerousness of the epidemic.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour.
Perfect hour.
Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
I suppose so. Oops, sorry. So that's true, right?
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Okay.
But
You
what
can
about the
quite
epidemic?
precise it.
The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Alright.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city.
Kidney
I'd
pie?
be glad
What?
to share the address if you want.
Have
I must
specific taste,
confess,
that's
I
true.
have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Okay. Likes good restaurants and secret tables, eh? Oh. It's actually fine. Yeah, it's straight, I suppose.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my
Of
parents
course.
died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Oh, you were a food critic, that explains it. Why you like
Really?
food so much.
But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Seems to be some wise words indeed. But straight, what do you
I
got?
may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Ooh. Expensive though. That's interesting. We don't need to actually buy them right now. That's Ascan Club. It's Ascan Club is ringing his stress. Present yourself with Ascan.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
Okay. She has some knowledge. Interested to know just that.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come
Oh,
on,
that's
Doctor.
her
Don't
daughter.
tell me
I
you never
understand
thought
that.
about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy
Technically
rich.
so, I
Suppose you're
suppose, yeah.
right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
It's also somewhat
What
true.
are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Yeah, I would.
Actually, yes.
Exactly.
I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside.
Like it's nighttime. It's
considering
just
the
dark
risks.
and
Well, if
risky.
you must know,
Yeah.
I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
How the
Cool to
locals
suffragette
reacting to
is
your claims.
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
We can
Let me guess.
do that. Yeah, we can.
You spoke to her about us,
Hi, welcome on in.
didn't you?
Rio.
Despite
Una.
your mother's warning,
Morning. Good morning.
I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that
Oh,
would be
good.
top-notch.
Why?
I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
I've just finally arrived to this part of town, which is called the West End, so this is all new to me, so I'm just, you know, speaking to everyone and figure
Are
out
you a
what
suffragette
to know about this area. in general.
Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to
Right,
convince
UK
me,
was
Miss
slower
Charlotte.
to progress than the other
I have shared
places.
your opinion
Interesting.
for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Oh.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a
see.
life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Makes sense.
What
Do you know
exactly
about,
has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker.
Which I'm still trying to figure
Sorry
out.
to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
I guess not.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other
Interesting
vampire
indeed.
I've met.
Yeah, it's
I
not like
believe
any
she thinks
other
the same
vampire.
about you, Dr. Reed.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Okay, that makes sense. Sad. That's a good question.
Goodbye,
actually.
Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Makes sense. So, I mean, I gain XP from speaking to everyone as well. That's nice. Let's see. Oh, this is opening? But this was actually closed. This might need to explore everything. Just make sure.
It's locked, all right.
That door isn't open from that side. Hello? Oi. Don't do that. Do that. Oi. What lie? We will deal with that when time comes. Guess for now I need to do this.
How dare you interfere with my hunt?
Again? He keeps doing the same attacks over and over again. How am I supposed to survive that? Literally no way of being able to survive that, I don't think. I'm just really struggling right now. Oh well. I guess it's just we need to be able to dodge everything as well. Perhaps that will help. No. Just hopefully. Hopefully it will help, or it shall help.
Fuck, he's dead! Die, leech!
How? What? Huh? What happened there? Okay, it's just kinda hit the air, I suppose. Say that. Quantizing, that's good. Perhaps just need to level up even more. Don't know what's the max level, but perhaps it's just exactly what I need.
How dare you interfere with my hunt? Someone here.
Right. That was impressive. There we go. Works. This should work as well. I'm hoping. Okay, now I know that how he attacks. I should be able to, you know, survive a while longer, hopefully. There we go. I am surviving so far, so yeah.
What do you want from me?
Whoa, alright. That's what I was expecting. Oh no, he keeps doing that. There we go. Thought to help, right? There we go. I think this is gonna be it, right? Or not? Oh, he's still alive. He barely has any HP left. What? Is he not taking any damage now? Oh no. Oh, there we go. That took a while. This guy that needed some help. Hello. Let's see if the here was. Sure. Why not?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need help, sir?
I think I'm fine. But what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed, since it is the most precious thing I possess.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
That's super mine, isn't it? It's quite a small bar, eh? Right, but that's done. Taste. Is that why this was here? Not. Right, right. Oh. It's new. Seems.
Kill it! Filthy piece of shit!
Oh, that does not very much so. This way to take damage now. Worked out in the end, unless. Oh. Oh no. I was not expecting such a amount of fierce opponents, yeah. It's not good at all. Taking some severe damage. Okay, that's done, please. I just need to take care of them. It seems to be easier said than done.
We have to stop it! Die, vermin!
There we go. Temple covered market. Temple covered market.
It's locked, all right.
What? Sure. To be honest, not too sure what this is on. Like,
I cannot enter.
all these doors are locked somehow. Oh, temple garden, and this is temple covered market. Ah, part of an area. And temple garden, not guardian, garden. What else? Quarantine. Is this open?
It's locked.
Oh, of course not. And I sent to use that, I think. Oh well. Is this openable? Jeez. I think what this place is on about, but it's definitely open. That's the fast tube. Oh, they definitely do give lots of damage. Huh, Oh well, let's drink some water with us. I can't really do much. I cannot. Definitely cannot. We could explore more of these insects, fighting them constantly. Hello. Not too sure if that will happen, so. Of course I might do stamina. But down he goes. So I think there was an entrance over here somewhere. Is your companion coming up? Oh, he definitely is. Come on. Don't be shy. There you go, see? You don't need to be shy or anything. Another entrance here.
Steady, boys! We've got.
Yeah, that was my bad. I missed so much of that. Okay, he's down for the count. There's another one over here. There's a few more over here actually. Quite a few, eh? Could you not do that? You're really making me struggle in general. That's fine, yeah. Sure, works out. I guess he was. That noise. I wonder. Oh, I can go in there because otherwise there wouldn't be skulls, right?
I cannot enter.
How do I get over there, though? Can I? Oh, I can climb up. What? I did not notice that. Oh no. Probably so, I guess. There must be cautious something, right? Where are we going? Yeah. Yeah, this is all interconnected. The good double-barreled as well. I don't know if I need it, to be honest. So many baked goods and you can't have any of them. Oh, is that a pool of what? Maybe. Seems to be. There has been a knock good now. I actually have a reflection now. Is that supposed to happen? I think vampires are supposed to have reflections, are they? I don't think so. Ooh. There's a barrel. Great. Barrel? Why did I say barrel? Wow. Anything over here that I might need? Doesn't seem like it. Better off go down there. Yep, skulls are all dead now.
More Braille.
Braille, there we go.
I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
Right, but here we go. Can bring him back.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Is it you, Dr. Reed?
Yes,
Please come
it's
in.
me. Who else would it be? Wait, can skulls knock on the doors? I guess it could be a skull. Never mind, don't open it. Random doors. Be cautious with it.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I got another page of the diary.
Here is
so
another page of the diary
that's good
we
for
were
you.
talking about.
Ah, now we're talking. Ingredients, dosages, dangers, and side effects. This is it.
Is the diary complete now?
No. The author tested his work in a hidden laboratory. We must find out where it was.
So it
Please
isn't done
find
yet.
me more pages,
That's actually interesting, I suppose. 'Cause I'm deeply curious about it now.
How do you see the world these days?
Well, I did bring back the notes. Do I need to do something else now? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, it didn't tell me anything else.
And at this point, I actually had no clue what to do, so I guess I'll try it on the different stream.